Okay, now to do one of the hardest things I ever have to do.
Admit that you're wrong.
One of the hardest things that I have to do is continue. Huh? What'd you say? The hardest thing, one of the hardest things I have to do is continue where I left off. So I was continue where I left off. Yes, it's very difficult to start something and then stop it and then start it again. Usually it's like you start something, you gotta finish it. If you stop, that's it. You ran out of time. You had your chance. Now it's time to move on to something else. Focus on something else. But in this case, I would like to finish the bound bow. So that's what I'm gonna work on. The bottom looks really weird. It's supposed to... Okay. So this is supposed to connect to this, right? What I was saying yesterday, it doesn't have to be completely mirrored. It would have been nice if I mirrored it from the beginning. And then I could choose what I want to make unique. But instead, I made this more challenging for myself. But not too challenging. Right. It's supposed to be like that. So let me review what I gotta do. I gotta add. I mean, it's nothing I gotta do here per se, because it's just the metallic section. The whole thing's like metal right here, so it doesn't matter too much. Maybe that got puffed out too much. Maybe that's gotta go like that. Oops. I mean, who cares, right? Who?
Sigma, alpha, beta.
What's sigma, alpha, beta? Sigma is like, it's a Greek letter and it looks like a uppercase E. And they use it in math. They use sigma to, when you want to talk about like adding up stuff. Like if you want to just keep adding and adding and adding, you have a formula for how you want to add, and then you just let it run. And
that's what sigma is?
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's used for now. I mean, it's... Let me mirror this again. Yeah, I mean, who knows what it was initially used for. It was just a letter, you know? It was a Greek letter. but mathematicians use it. They wanted it to be like, you know, they wanted to use like an important like letter, or show that the importance of something. So it's like, oh, make it a Greek letter. And so that's what they did. And now sigma, it's like a calculus thing. It's like calculus is like good on paper, but like the real world would just deal with like sigma. Like if you're integrating something, like, yeah, I can calculate the integral of whatever formula. Not me personally. I can't. You can't calculate every every integral, but you can use sigma to approximate it. Like you just add and add and add, and then you're like, oh, that's enough adding. That's close enough. Because the real world doesn't really care about like infinite. That's like it's gonna be a certain, like, if you're at like 0.99999999999 forever, like, what's the difference between that and 1? And really there's no difference, because it's like the difference is smaller than like any size or any shape, any small, like the smallest thing you can think about, it's like it's still smaller than that. So like even if you were like on the quantum size scale, like, oh, smaller than that, it's just like any smaller. So it's like at the end of the day, at the end of infinity, it's just like 0.9999 forever. It is 1. So that's, sigma, talking about sums, the summation. People say, what the sigma? Like, what the addition? What the infinite addition? They're gonna have to come up with like a new term, because they're gonna be like, oh, you can't say these certain words in school.
Yeah.
Like Ohio. It's like, what do they say in Japan? You can't say Ohio. You can say Ohio gozaimasu, but you can't just say Ohio, because you will get in trouble. I mean, that's pretty good. Again, well, it's even kind of even. It's kind of even. But I want it to be a little bit more correct. I'm grabbing the bottom and it's pulling the top as well. You gotta be careful about the radius. The affected radius of the brush. I probably could have just finished this last night, honestly. There's not much else to do. I mean, yeah. There it is. The bound bow. Oh, well, I could figure out how to do the elemental stuff. I think that should be like pinched, crease, yeah, crease, yeah. This is just gonna be like all touch up stuff. It's all touching up. Probably, I'm trying to think of what I should do after this. I was gonna do like one of the Skyrim location markers or whatever. I was thinking about like making the home, like the home icon, and like we could put it on the door. I mean, that'd be a quick one. I could just like tack that onto this video. You could be like, oh, this is done, now to do something else, and then just do the next thing. So I did end up pinching that in anyways. Could have just done it that way. So that's pretty good. I guess so now I'll go around this whole thing and just pinch it.
I don't want to like. Oh damn! I just want to. Okay. Well, I just wanted to I just wanted to like cold pop over.
Oof, that's way pink. That's way down there. That's gotta be. Oh, that's gotta be.
She's just sleeping. She's just sleeping. No
You
drama,
sleeping people
nothing.
over there? You slept them?
Yeah. I shut the ground and she went to sleep.
You rocked her to bed early?
Yeah, I rocked to the bed early.
Crease polish. Crease sharp. Okay. No, keep it polished. I like the polished one. Seems a little less drastic, but still gives it more definition. You joyriding in a police car over there? I figured you'd be on your motorcycle if you're making those noises. I'm surprised.
Be careful here.
You see, it doesn't say what the button is. the key. I have to keep clicking on it. Is it C, D, E, F, G, A, B? It's none of those. H? No. I. Okay, I for inflate. It's not like Shift C? Ah, Shift C for crease. There we go. Shift C. So it's C and Shift C. C for clay, Shift C for crease. Okay. Hopefully I remember that. I think I already went around this side. Man, yeah, it's I mean, there's like subtle things, a little bit more definition here. Oh, I should. So I am going to print this. So I need to make like a little hook or something for like a rubber band or whatever. So probably like that. And probably inflate this. Make it like a tooth. Kind of like a
That'd be so funny if
tooth
like
or a horn.
I steal a car and then there's that elderly lady but she's packing a Magnum. Oh hey.
Yeah, she'd fight you. She'd get out and she'd fight you about it. Whoa. That went off the rails a little bit. That's gotta be cleaner.
Hey, you have a phone? I don't know how to do this. In the old game, you just beat them and then they'd be like, yeah.
Which old game?
When you see a prostitute, you beat them and they come.
Oh,
right?
yeah. You played the old ones?
I've seen you play it.
And I did that. I did those.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I love this walk. Let's go. Let's sashay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love this walk. Let's sashay. It's a sloppy, drunken sashay. It's not what? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I drunk or I'm drunk?
Alright, so let's see.
Oh yeah, let me try this again.
Let me do this. I did forget about this whole section here, but can't really tell what the hell is going on here anyways, but let's just go a little nuts with it. Make it seem like it's not just part of the wood.
Nope, I knew they were gonna do that, you know. No hookers for me. How come they don't have no gentleman collars or gentleman hookers?
You can kind of just
A tech guy.
add some clay strips here and just give it that uniqueness that to show it's not.
Come at me, bruh.
It is not just the wood.
Someone need to whip up a Magnum. I don't know why it is Dirty Harry weapon, but I think it'd be fun. I'm tired of you. I'm tired take it anymore. That's the type of energy I need in GTA. I don't need them to be like, oh no, no, I'm like, I'm tired and
I'm mad
not
as hell and I'm not gonna take it anymore. Yep.
That's the energy we need, the randos in this game. You pull out a piece, they pull out a piece. Like, oh, you have a problem?
Just adding stuff. I don't know. It looks like it's not just the wood anymore. I'm just adding things here and there. Doesn't quite have to make sense. Now I'm like, the rest of it seems a little too like polished, so probably need like just stuff, like imperfections, you know? Probably don't need to mirror it this time. So just carve in and out. It's wood, so it's, I really should like have like a flow of the grain or whatever, but I'm really gonna smooth most of it back out just to give it a hint that there's hint of phthalo blue.
Yeah,
Put some phthalo blue on there. Like little bumps and rivets. I'm gonna pause it for a second. I want to find